Dear students, myself, Mr. P. Sutar, Associate Professor, Department of Chemistry, Gopal Krishna Gokhale College, Kolhapur. In this semester 2 of your BSc 1, I welcome all of you. In this semester, you are going to learn two papers again, paper 3 of Physical Chemistry and paper 4 of Analytical Chemistry. From this paper 4, I am going to teach you chromatography. This is the syllabus, includes introduction, basic principles of chromatography, the terms used in chromatography, classification of chromatography, paper chromatography in detail, thin layer chromatography in detail, and finally comparison of paper chromatography and TLC. Now students, chromatography is a type of analytical technique used to separate and determine the components in a mixture. And during this analysis, we need to dissolve the analyte mixture in a fluid. This fluid is called as mobile phase because it acts as the medium that carries the analyte components through another material called the stationary phase. And therefore, students, every chromatography method consists of two phases. First one is a stationary phase and another is a mobile phase. Now, various components in the mixture then travel through the stationary phase at different speeds, causing the separation of components. That is, the components travel with a different speed, and therefore some travel fast, separate at further distance, some travel slow, separate at closer distance. Now this chromatography can be used for the analysis of both organic and inorganic component mixtures. Now the classification of chromatography. The classification based on mechanism of separation. Mechanism when adsorption is used, the chromatography is known as a adsorption chromatography, and when partition or distribution mechanism is used, the chromatography is termed as partition chromatography. The classification based on the phases. First, solid phase chromatography. Here, solid liquid chromatography is the first variety and solid gas chromatography is the another variety, where solid is a stationary phase, liquid is a mobile phase, or gas is a mobile phase. Second variety based on phases, liquid phase chromatography. The first is liquid chromatography and the second one is liquid gas chromatography. The liquid acts as a stationary phase. Third classification based on the shape of chromatographic beds. First one is planar chromatography. The varieties of planar chromatography are paper chromatography, that is we are going to study in this year, and second one is thin layer chromatography. Also this is going to learn in this topic. The second variety is column chromatography. When columns are used, the chromatography is known as column chromatography. The first variety in column chromatography is packed column chromatography, that is, the columns are packed. They may be of tube, glass tube, metal tube. And second variety is open tubular chromatography. Classification is again shown here. Study this. Now we are going to study the paper chromatography. Now here different diagrams are shown. We will see in detail in further. Paper chromatography, the Greek word chroma means color and graph means writing, and therefore color writing in Greek, it is in our language is paper chromatography. It is a technique for the separation of mixture of solutes brought about the dynamic partnership or distribution of dissolved or dispersed material between two immiscible phases, one of which goes beyond the other. As the name suggests, this technique was originally confined to the separation of colored substance such as plant pigments or dyestuff. Now the technique is equally well applied to colorless substance also. It is a type of chromatography technique in which the components in the analyte mixture are distributed or partitioned between liquid phases. Generally, paper chromatography uses water as one liquid phase, water that is held in the pore of filter paper used for the analysis works as stationary phase, while a mobile phase moves through this stationary phase. Now this is the procedure, how the chromatography is carried out. This is the paper is shown here. The paper is kept for running of solvent, that is the development. When the solvent runs to the required height, this is the paper where we can see the separated components. Then this is the distance, that is A, B, C are the components. Now types of paper chromatography are, there are two types of paper chromatography. First one is ascending paper chromatography and second one is descending paper chromatography. Ascending means the solvent rises in the upward direction, while in descending paper chromatography the flow of the solvent is in the downward direction. Of course, this is the key difference between these two chromatography methods. Okay. In ascending paper chromatography, movement occurs due to the capillary action, while in descending paper chromatography, it occurs due to the capillary action as well as gravitational force, that is the gravity. Now these are the comparison of ascending and paper chromatography, the comparison of definition, comparison of movement, upward direction due to capillary action, downward direction due to capillary and gravity. Okay. Again, here ascending and descending paper chromatography techniques are shown. Now we are going to study the first variety of paper chromatography is ascending paper chromatography. This the diagram indicates the paper of Whatman filter paper is cut into the size of glass plate, and from the one edge of the paper the baseline is marked with HB pencil. Here only lead pencil used. Students, don't use ink, otherwise it will have the effect, that is it will separate with the solvent, and therefore HB pencil is used. Here the spot is applied on this line of application, the solvent run, this is the solvent, this is the known as the direction of solvent, and this is the paper is hung in the solvent chamber, this is the solvent kept in the chamber, it is hung using clips. Descending paper chromatography. In the ascending paper chromatography, we have seen the solvent is kept at the bottom. I will show again. In ascending paper chromatography, the solvent is kept at the bottom and the solvent rises through the paper due to capillary action. In descending paper chromatography, the solvent is kept at the top. This is the solvent and it rises due to the gravity and due to the capillary action in the downward direction. And this is the difference between ascending and descending paper chromatography. Okay, this is again another variety of technique, that is the descending chromatography. Now, when components are separated, the distances are measured from the baseline, that is, this is a line of application, that is the origin line. This component is traveled to 2 centimeter, this is traveled to 6 centimeter, this is traveled to 8 centimeter, and solvent front is traveled up to 10 centimeter. Now, the rate of flow values are measured. What is the rate of flow value? The rate of flow value is determined by the ratio of distance moved by the solute divided by the distance moved by the solvent. Here, x is the distance moved by the solute from the baseline, while y is the distance moved by the solvent from the baseline, and therefore RF value is equal to x by y. With this, I conclude my lecture. In the next lecture, we will see paper chromatography in detail. Thank you.